Welcome back to the Real Estate News. Joining me now is Allison Cobb with the Cobb Group at Charter One. Welcome, Allison.
Thanks, Jenny. Always good to see you.
You too. I can't believe we're already, almost into the next month of the new year.
It's crazy.
So I wanted to talk about, because we were having an interesting conversation at the break, and that is, obviously February 14th is coming up, which has a lot of significance for most of us for Valentine's Day.
Certainly.
But there's another reason it's significant in the world of real estate. So can you enlighten us about that?
That is true. The Low Country, the largest number of buyers are in the Low Country from February 14th through April 19th, which is the last day of Heritage. So if you're looking to sell or buy, obviously having your home on the market during that period with the greatest number of buyers is ideal.
Now, why is it important, if I'm a seller or a buyer, why is it important for me to take action right now?
Look, if you're selling your house, you want to have it set up and be primed to be ready to go for all those buyers. Getting your house on the market anytime in the Low Country is a good time, but getting it on when there's the most buyers in town only makes the most sense. People also associate spring with good real estate, so it kind of is in everyone's mind as a buyer side and a seller side to list and get it sold.
Well, and also, if your plan is to sell your house this year, why not get it sold in the first quarter?
Exactly.
And then you don't have to wait all year and be hoping for another blip later on in the summer.
Plus, if you're selling and looking to rebuy, get it sold early in the season so you have the best of the pick inventory-wise as a buyer. If you get it sold, in May, you're going to have the leftover homes to choose from. So be smart, get it on in January and get it sold.
Now, tell us too a little bit about what's so important about working with an expert. How is an expert helpful, and tell us a little bit about the Cobb Group.
Well, the Cobb Group is a part of Charter One. Charter One holds 25% market share in the Low Country. So working with a qualified company that understands the market here, that we're a secondary market, we're a little bit different from some of the other markets, and how to navigate that is very important. Charter One being 25%, we're 1 in 4 of every transaction that happens in the Low Country, and oftentimes are on both sides. So when you're working with a charter agent or someone from the Cobb Group that you're working with someone who understands the market.
Well, and you can advise your clients to make the smart decisions, such as get in on this, the magical 100 days of real estate in the Low Country, get your home listed and price it properly.
Exactly. It's really important to understand the way the market moves here and understand the inventory, and working with an expert just makes sense.
Well, and also, your background is varied, so you have expertise in a lot of areas that are complementary to real estate as well.
Certainly, yeah. We have sales background, working corporate. We understand the big picture, and real estate is all about the big picture, buying, selling, and looking at how that all works together, and knowing that you will make some, you'll lose some, how the whole thing works together is very important.
Well, and I think too, these transactions, you're in the business, I used to be in a complementary business, so these transactions are day-to-day events for us, but when it's a client, it's a lifetime event for them.
It's often their biggest expense, their biggest investment, and it's very important to them, and we understand and work with them from the very beginning to the very end, and offer a lot of different services to help them, and creative thinking to make everything work, and also working with other agents to make the transaction work. It's very important to have those skills.
Well, and you make it seamless and stress-free, which is the important part. So, Allison, thank you so much for your time today. It's always a pleasure when you're here.
Thanks, Jenny. Great to see you too.
And thank you for watching. I'm Jenny Lockhart, and join us next time for your real estate news.